So hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'd like to share with you what I consider a Grail watch in my watch collection. There's a lot of fine watches out there. They are exclusively and very costly, so I could not afford those watches. But I did get my hand on a couple of beautiful watches that I'd like to share with you. But before I get into this particular watch, a wristwatch check I have on today is a Seiko 5 in a stainless steel, and I'll share with you my thoughts on the Seiko 5 in the different videos. But let's get into this watch. This is remarkable. I'm so happy to get my hand on this watch to include it in my collection. So before we go any further, let me get the specs out of the way so I don't forget it. As you can see, this is an 18 karat gold with a sapphire crystal. This watch came out in 1992. No, I'm sorry. It came out in 2002. I'm sorry, in celebration of the 200th anniversary of West Point Academy in West Point, New York. Right? West Point is a military academy. Of course, you guys know that. As you can see, the word West Point is above the sub-dial there. The watch does have a silver face. What's included in it is a tachymeter gauge, and it is also a chronograph. This watch is limited to 200 made, like I said, to celebrate the 200th anniversary of West Point. In 18 karat gold, however, the push buttons are not 18 karat gold. The crown is. The watch measures 41 millimeter across roughly, and including the crown is 44 millimeters. It is 14 millimeter thick. The band is a 20 millimeter band. I do have the original. This is not the original alligator band. I do have the original buckle that came with the strap. On the back of this, it does have a West Point insignia. As you can see, it's West Point, New York. It doesn't say New York, but it's West Point. 1802 to 2012. It's a bicentennial. It is limited edition, water resistant, and it is Swiss made in 18 karat gold. And there's the model number. Okay, this watch is number, I want to say 93 of 200. Below a certain number, they do not include the 200. They just stamp out 023, and I'll demonstrate that in a few minutes. Okay, what else? Let me start the timer, the chronograph, and as you can see, the tachymeter will give you an average speed of a vehicle on a mile track, a horse on a mile track, whatever it is. That will give you an average speed, and then the chronograph will give you a function like a stopwatch. All right, and then the 2 sub-dials will give it to you in minutes and hours. Okay. The second hand is a sweeping second hand at the 9 o'clock position, and as you can see there, it is a date watch. Okay. Right. So I love this watch so much, I went out and got 2 more. Right, both are in 18 karat gold. The crown, like I said, is 18 karat gold, and it does have the H, the original H in the Lloyd Elgin. The original H as in the Lloyd Hamilton watch. Gosh, I'm messing up here. And this does have an alligator band. However, this particular watch does not have the Hamilton buckle. Number 23, as you can see there, number 23, it does not have of 200. This watch is number 23. This is the original alligator band and the original buckled. So I shared with you, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, a few years back I looked on eBay and there was a person that dismantled one of these watches and sold it and parted it out. So now there's 199 as far as I know, right? So with that, thank you so much. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a wonderful day.